Hello everyone! We bring you the important and controversial issues of the day, tulad na lamang ng curfew sa Maynila, which is raising some eyebrows. I also talked to Dean Tony Lavinia of the Ateneo School of Government about the much-debated Good Conduct Time Allowance or GCTA law. Live streaming first before airing on GMA News TV, I'm Anto Maraulio. Stand with us, stand for truth. So si Mayor Sanchez po ba ay qualified under the current law na mabigyan ng GCTA?
No, malinaw sa akin hindi siya qualified, no? Because he committed a heinous crimes.
Mahigpit na raw na ipatutupad ang curfew para sa mga menor de edad sa Maynila. Sabi ni Mayor Isko Moreno, pati ang magulang ng mga mahuhuli mananagot. Kaya naman ang ibang na-rescue na kabataan, sinubukan pang tumakas. Yan ang nasaksihan ni MJ Jeronimo.
Ayoko na!
Hindi umubra ang paliwanag sa mga pulis na nagkasa ng operasyong ito. Kaugnayan ng City Ordinance No. 8547 na mahigpit na nagpapatupad ng curfew sa mga minor de edad sa Maynila from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m.
So ngayon magkakaroon tayo ng simultaneous, massive implementation ng ordinansa na curfew doon sa mga minors. Mag-start ng 10 o'clock hanggang 4 a.m.
Nandito tayo sa Plaza Miranda Community Precinct sa Quiapo, Manila. Currently, it's 9:53 in the evening at ilang minuto na lang mag-uumpisa na ang rescue operations ng mga police in connection sa curfew ordinance na pinapatupad ni Mayor Isko Moreno. So lahat ng mga minor de edad na may kitang nasa kalsada pa from 10 p.m. to 4 in the morning ay ire-rescue ng mga police at i-co-coordinate at ito-turn over nga sa mga barangay. Maya-maya pa, inumpisahan na ng mga pulis ang pag-iikot sa kalsada. Hindi na isinama ang ilang minors na nilapitan dahil may mga kasama silang magulang. Pero maya-maya lang,
Paano mo sabi 18 ka? Anong year ka pinanganak?
nasampulan ang dalawang binatang ito na mukhang nakainom na. At dahil hindi nila napatunayang nasa tamang edad na, sila ang unang isinakay sa police mobile. Sa patuloy na pag-iikot ng mga pulis, nadaan na naman ang batang ito na natutulog sa tabi ng kalsada. Pero hindi naging madali ang pagsama sa kanya.
Ayoko na! Ayoko na!
Lahat ng mga na-rescue ng mga police from the streets, isinama sa Manila City Police Station 3. Right now, it's just 1:07 in the morning pero kita naman natin, no, punong-puno ng minors itong Manila City Police Station 3. So right now, kinukuha lang yung kanilang information like their date of birth and their names and saka i-determine kung ano ba yung step na susunod para sa kanila.
So after nilang makuhanan ng data, ipaprocess yan ng women's namin and then ta-turn over sila sa MYRC, sa DSWD.
Ang batang ito na na-rescue kanina, pinuntahan ng kanyang lola sa police station. Paliwanag niya,
Pagkita po kami natutulog. Inuling araw po yan natutulog. Ginising nila. Ang dami naman natutulog dun eh. Saka bumili po, wala raw kasamang matanda. Ano magkakaroon ng kasama, bumili ako ng upload.
Babantayan natin yung implementation ng mga precinct commander.
sa pagpapatupad ng curfew, sabi ni Mayor Isko Moreno may kaukulang multa at pwede ring makulong ang mga magulang o guardian ng minors from 1 to 6 months, depende sa edad ng kanilang mga anak.
So we're now going to penalize the parents of these minors for their negligence and so on and so forth. Gusto natin papanagutin na yung mga irresponsableng mga magulang.
Noong 2017, pinawalang bisa ang dating curfew ordinance ng Maynila No. 8046 na idineklarang unconstitutional. Pero under the curfew ordinance na ipinapatupad ngayon, parents ang ipipenalize at hindi rin ikukulong ang mga bata. Sa halip, dadalhin sila sa rehabilitation centers.
I think the penalty imposed is a bit prohibitive. But at the end of the day, we should understand that unless we go to court, this ordinance enjoys the presumption of regularity, and therefore, the City of Manila can implement and impose this.
I'm MJ Geronimo and I stand for truth.
Despite some concerns, good news na rin ang pagpapatupad ng Universal Healthcare Law, which should provide access to free medical services. Ang problema na lang, yung budget. Shaila Garde reports.
Bigla-bigla na lang po kasi sumasakit, biglang may time na inuuntog niya yung ulo niya sa sobrang sakit. Tapos may time talaga na araw-araw dumudugo yung ilong niya, tapos iyak na lang siya ng iyak.
Siya si Jonah, 24 years old, at ang 2-year-old niyang si Aiden ay may brain tumor.
Hindi na rin po namin kaya yung bills. I-refer po kami ngayon sa PGH kung kailan po pwede siya may request ng chemo.
Noong Pebrero, nilagdaan ni Pangulong Duterte ang Universal Healthcare Law. Magiging sakop ng National Health Insurance Program ang lahat ng Pilipinong nangangailangan ng agarang paggamot tulad na lang ng mga anak ni Jonah. Sina Aiden at Zach, parehong ipinanganak na may cleft lip at cleft palate.
Hirap na hirap din po kasi kami kung paano padedede. Tapos ang hirap din po hanapin yung special na chupon para sa kanila. Bukod po dun sa cleft palate po, tsaka sa sakit po ng panganay ko nga na brain tumor. Yung dalawa po kasi sila rin po, meron po silang G6PD.
Ang G6PD deficiency ay isang genetic disorder na kadalasang nakikita sa mga lalaki. This is the body's lack of G6PD enzyme that helps red blood cells to work. Kapag walang sapat na G6PD, the red blood cells break apart, or in other words, nagkakawatak-watak. This causes hemolysis, in layman's term, anemia. Most G6PD deficient patients are sensitive to some medicines, food, and infections.
Kailangan po ng maingat na reseta na kailangan kada pag resetahan sila kahit sa mga lagnat, sasabihin po muna namin, Dok, may G6PD to, ano po bang kailangan gawin? May bawal po na gamot, tsaka bawal po nakakainin nila.
At dahil maraming bawal, most of the medications have to be supervised by health professionals. Mga magkano po yung nagagastos sa medical bills pa lang nilang dalawa?
Natatansya ko naman po siguro nasa 10 po. Kung sa isang buwan po siguro ganyan. 10,000 po talaga.
Wala raw sustentong nakukuha sina Aiden at Zach mula sa kanilang ama. Kulang na kulang din daw ang kinikita ng mga magulang ni Jonah bilang construction at factory workers. At dahil sa delikadong kondisyon ng mga anak,
hindi na po ako nakapagtrabaho. Lagi na lang po ako nasa bahay. Lagi na lang po kami nasa ospital.
Under the Universal Healthcare Law, children like them can get the immediate medical attention they need for free. But the DOH says it lacks the budget for a nationwide rollout in 2020. The UHC law grants all Filipinos immediate eligibility to basic healthcare services and accommodations. Hospitals are expected to designate some beds as basic accommodations. Sagot na ng pasyente ang elective procedures o kung may preferences siya sa tutuluyang ospital. Kaakibat din ng batas ang pagpapatupad ng ilang reforma sa healthcare system ng bansa, gaya ng additional hospital beds, medical facilities at personnel, lalo na sa remote areas. Kaya't compared to its 160.5 billion proposed budget for next year, kakailanganin raw ng 257 billion pesos to cover 106 million Filipinos. With a limited budget and the need for capacity building, nagtalaga muna ang DOH ng initial test sites.
Ang batas ay nagsasabi dyan na may sapat na panahon para ma-roll out natin ang Universal Healthcare Law. Doon lang muna tayo sa mga kinilalang Universal Healthcare Integration Sites. Kung may mga pagkakamali sa implementation, manageable level, buong bansa ramdam yung mali na yun.
Ginagawa talaga ng any government agency pag may bagong batas, may mga pilot sites. Nakadepende tayo sa magiging koleksyon ng PhilHealth, ng PAGCOR at saka ng PCSO, at makakatulong din kung makakakontribute ang provinces and cities. Ang sisiguraduhin ng DOH, kahit saan kang magpuntang ospital sa buong Pilipinas, pareho yung level or quality ng health services na maibibigay.
At maganda man raw araw-araw ang layunin ng Universal Healthcare Law. Its success will depend on the public and private sectors working together and prioritizing our people's health. I'm Shaila Garde and I stand for truth.
And the plot thickens. In a Senate hearing today, Bureau of Pardons and Parole Executive Director Reynaldo Bayang confirmed that Presidential Chief Legal Counsel Salvador Panelo wrote to him about the application for executive clemency of ex-Calauan Mayor Antonio Sanchez. In a letter to Bayang, Panelo, who was a former lawyer of Sanchez, referred to the matter to Bayang's office for evaluation and appropriate action. Sagot naman ni Secretary Panelo, SOP lamang at quote, nothing personal ang ginawa ng opisina niya. Hindi din daw siya nagrekomenda ng kung anuman. Panelo also previously denied he had a hand in the possible release of Sanchez. Nagsilbing abogado ni Sanchez si Panelo noong nililitis pa ang kaso ng dating mayor. Kaugnay ng paghahasa at pagpaslang sa UP Los Baños students na sina Mary Eileen Sarmenta at Alan Gomez noong 1993. Speaking of former Mayor Sanchez at ang mainit pa ring debate tungkol sa pagpapalaya ng ilang mga convicts, Ateneo School of Government Dean Tony Lavinia weighed in on the controversial Good Conduct Time Allowance or GCTA law. Here's what he had to say. So si Mayor Sanchez po ba ay qualified under the current law na mabigyan ng GCTA?
No, malinaw sa akin hindi siya qualified, no? Because he committed a heinous crimes and because he committed acts, at least reported acts that were not considered good conduct, which should disqualify him. No? Now, ang problem dyan is nakalagay dun sa isang specific provision just on preventive imprisonment. Ang ibig sabihin ng preventive imprisonment, hindi ka binail na bilanggo ka bago ka ma-convict. Nung na-convict ka under certain circumstances, i-consider yung days mo imprisonment that gave the Bukor officials the opening to interpret na everyone is included. You know, I will not necessarily, I am amazed at how the Bukor officials have interpreted good conduct, which is that not doing anything bad, not doing anything wrong, di ba? And then they will just deduct the months na meron siyang ginawang masama, di ba? In that case, the good conduct and time allowance laws become an omnibus early release program, di ba? Na lahat magbe-benefit, lahat i-release early.
Dean, unahin na po natin yung Good Conduct Time Allowance Law. Ano ba talaga yung purpose nito at maganda ba siya na meron tayong ganitong klaseng batas?
Actually, it's a very good law. It's actually a best practice globally. First, because if prison works, it rehabilitates the people, di ba? And therefore, you can let them go early kasi okay na sila, hindi na sila harmful to society. Pangalawa, in the country like the Philippines, our jails are full. It's a way to decongest our, for every Sanchez, there are thousands of inmates that were released na mukhang hindi naman problematic, no? We're saying there are 2,000 heinous crimes. But I would even say na baka meron dun sa heinous crimes, people accused for the serious crimes na also na that have shown na nagbago sila.
Sa ngayon, din yung mismong GCTA law ang nagiging focus ng ilang mga mambabatas na sinasabi ito yung problema at kailangan natin i-repeal yung batas. Ano po ba ang pananaw niyo doon sa batas?
Dapat hindi repeal. That would be such a tragedy, di ba? It's a good law that has benefited people. For every Sanchez, as I said, there are thousands of freed inmates that were not a problem, di ba? And should have benefited from that. I mean, now of course, amending it to be very sure na excluded itong group na ito is okay. I mean, sa akin kasi pwede naman ma-forgive yung heinous crimes, di ba? Kung talaga naman nagbago talaga, nakita mo nag-convert, naging pastor, naging, di ba? Kita mo na very kind, very good.
Itong nangyayari sa Bucor ay nakikita natin na paulit-ulit na lamang na meron laging interpretations ng batas, tapos sinasabi na hindi ko naman kasi alam na ganito pala yun, o ito kasing interpretation namin. And therefore, time and again, nagkakaroon ng ganitong problema.
Well, ang tawag ko dyan
outrage.
is, ang tawag ko dyan yung political economy of ignorance, di ba? People are not ignorant or incompetent just because they're ignorant or incompetent. I mean, they are ignorant or incompetent because other people benefit from it, including themselves, diba? Because then they have an excuse. Wala, nagkamali ako diba? And they have an excuse. And that's really what we've seen.
Dean, dahil sa nangyaring ito, may mga tao na sinasabi na yung justice system sa ating bansa nawawalan ng pag-asa para napakabulok naman.
Totoo, mahirap nasa mahirap kalagayan yung ating justice system. Ang masasabi ko lang doon, di ba, you just have to keep on working to fix that, di ba? But I think what's clear about all of this, ang pinaka-importanting katangian ng isang justice system is transparency in the decision. Kung saan naging transparent lang sila from the very beginning, kung sino ang nire-release nila, naagapan ng maaga, di ba, na may problema.
Thank you, Dean Tony.
Thank you.
High-tech lusot sa traffic. Meet the electric kick scooter or EKS. It's like an old-school kick scooter pero pinagagana ng baterya at tumatakbo ng 20 up to 30 kilometers per hour. Which is why some people are getting a kick out of it. Like Zabayan.
Technically, it should be only an hour or less, and if we set this hour actually, or because it's just like less than 15 kilometers away from my place. From Pasig going to Ortigas with my EKS will only take me for about less than 30 minutes.
Parang cellphone ito na charge, pero tatagal ba?
Max speed is about 70 to 80 kph. Max range is about 90 to 100 kilometers.
So in that case, you can go from Manila from Makati to Tagaytay and...
Yes, that's doable. Yeah.
Is it safe to use? So far, wala namang record ng aksidente involving e-scooters, pero kailangan pa rin ng safety gear.
We have to have helmet, and safety gears like knee pads and elbow pads.
Time check, it's 11:23. 5 minutes on the road. Tingnan natin kung aabot pa sa 15 minutes ang kanyang biyahe.
Sa sobrang bilis niya, nawala tayo. Natuloy tayo sa BGC.
We lost you to very heavy traffic.
It only took me about 25 minutes to get here.
In that case, you were ahead of us by about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Ayon sa EKSPH, ang Facebook group nila, the guidelines for operating and licensing EKS and other e-scooters are under negotiation with the DOTR and LTO. Pero with price tags that range from just 18,000 to 300,000 pesos, are they considered motor vehicles or toys? Do they need to be licensed?
Personal take, I'm more bended towards having licenses for these things. So having this more legalized give us more opportunity rather than constrict us.
Pero as of now, sabi ng Land Transportation Office, pina-finalize pa nila ang mga draft guidelines for EKS units. Nitong Miyerkules, nilaunch ng Grab, Department of Tourism at Intramuros Administration ang Grab Wheels na pwedeng gamitin ng libre sa Intramuros simula ngayong Setyembre. So, sinamantala ko na. Konting push lang, tapos ika-kickstart yung green na lever. Pag gustong bumagal ng konti, gradually, check brake. Tapos, kung gusto ng pagbiglaan, biglang may tumawid na pusa,
ito, yung manual brake. Electric kick scooters are an increasingly popular and eco-friendly way to zap through traffic. But when will they earn their rightful place on the road? Only time will tell. This is Darwin Carino, and I stand for truth.
That's it for now. Kung bitin kayo, pwede niyong panoorin ang aming previous episode sa YouTube at Facebook. I'm Mato Moradio together with Richard Haydarian and Joy Spring. Stand with us, stand for truth.